Hey everybody, how you doing out there? I want to thank all my subscribers for hanging in there and my new people that came about. Thanks for joining my channel, subscribing, whatever. I'm not really trying to do anything on here, but I do have a bunch of stuff to share. I think I'm going to start sharing some of the stories that I have. You just can't make this shit up. So anyway, like today I thought, well, I'm not going to go kayaking because it was kind of windy and I didn't want to fight the wind. So I thought, well, I'll just go to the state park and walk around and maybe I'll talk to somebody or meet somebody, whatever. I get lonely. Everybody gets lonely. People are working and I can't always hang out with people. My friends are always busy or whatever. I do get to go with them now and then. Anyhow, I was at the state park and I thought, well, I got to go to the bathroom. So on the way up to the bathroom, this guy comes walking past me, and he's like, juicy snack right there. And I'm like, I look around, I'm like, juicy snack? I don't see a juicy snack anywhere. And, I realize he's talking about me, and I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I'm not a juicy snack, buddy. I'm not even somebody's fucking side dish. Okay, I'm just a girl walking through the park. Okay, whatever. Like, you had the balls to say that, but you couldn't, say, hey, how you doing today? You know, strike up a conversation with me. That would have been nice. What would have been wrong with that? Anyhow, so that was what happened today. So anyhow, I did talk to another guy. I was asking him some questions about how much it costs to store his kayak there and whatnot. And he was really nice. I would have wished him a happy Father's Day. By the way, happy Father's Day to all you decent, hardworking men out there. You deserve to have somebody say that to you or whatever, make you a fucking sandwich. Anyhow, so, I've been running solo for a long time now, and I do get lonely. I do a lot of stuff by myself. Anyhow, so I, after my husband passed away, I thought, it would be nice to have somebody to pal around with or whatever, do things with. And then I kind of met somebody where I'm, in my neighborhood, and we were hanging out. We were partying it up, doing different things and laughing and carrying on and just really having a good time. And I thought, wow, this is great. Well, he says to me one day, and he was always saying, you need to get fucked. You need to get fucked. Saying it to my neighbor, the neighbor lady, we drink together once in a while. Just carrying on. Carrying on. Guys, people being, we're being silly. Okay, no offense taken or none of that, anyhow. So, he says to me, did you ever have anybody go down on you for an hour and a half? And he's like, you don't know what it's like to have anybody go down on you for an hour and a half. And I'm like, dude, if you have to go down on somebody for an hour and a half, you might not know what you're doing. And really, literally, that was all I said. I really just making a point, I'm gonna be laying there rolling my fucking eyes in the back of my head. Like, are you done yet? And probably getting sore in the meantime. I mean, if I'm being realistic. Hour and a half? Anyhow, whatever. So, what ended up happening is, I don't hate the guy. He hates me, though. And he wanted an apology because I accidentally butt dialed him, and he heard me I reiterated the conversation to somebody that I hadn't seen for a while. And I was like, oh, yeah, they're like, hey, how you been? You ever get married or whatever? Yeah, I've been married. I was married for 8 years, whatever. My husband passed away. And and he's like, well, are you dating anyone? And I'm like, nah, well, I mean, I'm hanging out with this guy, he's really nice. We have a lot in common. He plays instruments and whatnot. And, we're hanging out and we're having a good old time. We're drinking and carrying on and just having fun, And, I told this person verbatim what this guy said to me about going down on me for an hour and a half. I thought it was funny. So anyway, I get a call, a text, or, a message, phone call. He leaves a voicemail, and he's like, oh, hey, I just thought you ought to know that, that when you were gossiping about me, you left a 4-minute voicemail on my phone, uh, gossiping about me with what we talked about or whatever. And yes, I accidentally butt dialed him, but that's the shit that goes on in my life, you know. Only me, only in my life. So I accidentally butt dialed the guy. Okay, and you know he heard me telling somebody about what he said to me. It was all in just holy shit. He wanted an apology, so I texted to him so he could go and show all his friends, look, that bitch said she was sorry, and she should have. Oh my God, if you don't want people to repeat stuff that you say, dumb shit that you say, then don't say it. I like literally as soon as he said that to me, I'm like, literally, I was like, really? You might not know what you're doing if you have to do it that long. Like, that's what that was what my reply was. Like, it literally just flew out of me because it's what I know. So anyhow, so then about a month later, my neighbor, I don't know about him. Yeah, he's Norman. He's, oh my God, older gentleman. He comes over. He sees me outside, and like literally, I can't go outside, without him running over. Comes running over, and he's like, "Oh, Karen, Karen," and he's like, "Don't go away. I have something for you. I found it in your yard." And I'm like, "Okay." And I have a video of this because this fucker, I don't trust him. I don't know what he's gonna do, what he's up to. I don't know. I don't know about him. Anyhow, so he's nice and everything, harmless. It's just, I don't know. The other neighbor that moved out calls me and always asks me, like, well, I don't know, he looked in my windows and whatnot. He looked in my windows. My mom was here when she saw him looking in my windows. I don't know if I should trust him or not, so whatever. So anyhow, he says, stay right there. I'll be right back. I have something for you. Huh. Well, he says he found it in my yard, this is what he found. It's a hat that says, yep, get fucked, Karen. So now I'm thinking, oh, okay, yep. Maybe the dude that, I kept saying I needed to get fucked is what I'm thinking. Oh, okay. Yeah, he probably threw that in my yard. Okay, good for you. Whatever, you threw this fucking hat in my yard. I got your message, okay? I get your message. Maybe I do need to get fucked. Maybe I do. Maybe I will. Maybe, just maybe, I will go get fucked. But you know what? You're always talking about it, Maybe you're the one that needs to go get fucked. Maybe you, since you were always saying it, maybe you're the one that needs to go get fucked since it's always on your brain. Just go get fucked. Go get fucked. Get it over with. Go get fucked. Why should I go get fucked? I don't want to get fucked. If I wanted to get fucked, I'd have got fucked. Anyhow, that's a true story. That really happened. I mean, like I said, you cannot make this shit up. Cannot make this shit up, people. Anyhow, happy Father's Day.